I have two kids. One is 4.5, another one 9 months old, I guess.
Interesting when person who didn't really know who is she got pregnant and given birth, and then
Hello, guys. Welcome to our first episode of our podcast about motherhood. Me and my friend Tatiana got together not as a psychologist and coach, but as a mothers to begin with, because we're both mothers. Tatiana has one kid, he just turned 1 year old. I have two kids, one is 4.5, another one 9 months old, I guess. Yeah, motherhood, especially for second time, no celebration every month and stuff like that. So we got together, just talk about motherhood, how we're handling it, and maybe sharing some of the things with each other and with you automatically that helped us during this journey not to get totally insane.
hello everyone, and nice to see you. Happy to see you, Mila. And I don't know how long we didn't see each other like that. Maybe more than a year. Yeah, because yeah, we were busy. And let's share your experience. How are you now with two kids, and what helped you to survive?
How am I with a kid? Well, to be honest, I didn't expect that second kid will be much harder because in my head, when I had the first one, it was easy peasy, easier pregnancy, and then I never stopped running my business. So I just like was on the go, I was light as a butterfly, even though I had a sleep deprivation and my back was kind of destroyed after all that experience with delivery and then other postpartum things. I felt good. Maybe I didn't feel that great in the moment, but now looking back, I understand how amazing I felt and all of that. And since my second pregnancy was pretty hard with the nausea and hard night months, and then again more problems after with the health and recovery, but then you have two kids. What helped me to not get in probably depression, maybe at some point I was pre pre that stage that I was feeling more upset because sleep deprivation, health questions, and then I had to lay down with my daughter during the day for many hours so she would sleep. I was laying down in the dark room. As you know,
Yes, I
darkness is very
understand.
bad for brain. Vitamin D deprivation also can kick in pretty hard. I started to go back to work. That inspired me a lot. I started to run again retreats and doing a little bit one-on-one, even though time was limited, but that's something that inspired me. So I had my daughter in May, end of May, and my first retreat was in the end or middle of August. And I remember how I was preparing everything with my friend Olena. She's hypnotherapist and she does the musical therapy, sound bath healing, and she came to my place just to put everything together. And we wanted to see how everything will look at the backyard of my house. And Bella was not sleeping and we were just running with Bella. She kept holding Bella. I would put things nicely or like make quick video for promo, and then we would take a turn, and it was crazy insane, but that gave me more energy. That number one. And number two, I decided to try to put Bella into the movies, and just for fun I signed up myself with a modeling agency. I was doing castings, and even though I didn't have much even time to work, just to doing some more casting and put some makeup and dress and stuff like that, that helped me a lot just to get like that extra boost of energy on top of like regular routine that I try to do meditation and some yoga exercises, but that's kind of my base. And it did give some support, but much more was coming back to work and collaborating with women that I love and sharing something with my clients and making something fun like a game, right? For because for acting you play a game. You dress up, you're like a superhero
Yes,
or
yes,
you're
yes.
like a taxi driver and that's fun. So that's
Yeah, I
what helps.
understand you. I understand you because it's same for me. Work and this branch with girls and work with girls, it's really, really helpful. And also when you dress yourself, use some makeup, and you're going somewhere just yourself without baby, without husband, it's and help to feel yourself as a person, not as mom or as a woman, as wife or something like that. But I think it's our opportunity to go for work, this kind of work, or when girls come into these kind of events, it's really, really helpful and giving energy. But I was thinking about women who gave a birth when they were 20 years old, and when they didn't had this opportunity, any hobbies, any work in past, anything like that, and how it's crazy for them, how it was crazy for our parents, for example, for moms, yes, to be in this really early motherhood time. I don't know, what do you think? How, for example, when woman she's just 20 years old and she's mom already, what she can do in this situation when she doesn't have this kind of opportunity?
So first of all, to begin with, if we're talking about North America, most of the time women have a birth very late, after 30 years old. It's not like culturally common to have a baby that early. And situations that I heard about, or for example, when it's in our country, in Ukraine or some Slavic countries over there, I think if it's that early, a lot of the time mother can help,
Mm.
probably if that happens. And that's how it was back in the time when my mom gave a birth and my husband mom. My mom was more raising me, right? She was always around. She didn't have to work. But a lot of the time, people lived together back
Yes,
then.
yes, you're right. Yeah, we are alone. We are like we don't have parents or family close to us in country, and that's why yeah we are like loneless. Yes, right. In
Yeah, I think, yeah, we are alone in that. But also, we are not 20 something, right?
yes, 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 of
I don't
course.
want to be like, I don't want my mom to be around to help me. I'm perfectly good. So that's why I wanted to have it later, just to experience what I want to experience. But back to your question, what to do? I guess like if you came to the this feeling that you want to be a mother when you're 20 something, you probably want it, right? Unless it was some unpleasant experience that we're talking about something else, right? We're talking here about like regular story of the girl or women.
Regular store can be different, so I don't know. It could be different experience. Um, but yeah, yeah, I understand it's in Europe. Usually, girls, women decided to have family like really late, and I think it's awesome. Have if you want, you can plan it, you can be prepared for this. But I think when you're 20 something, you're not really prepared. You can't um, be prepared when you're so young. In the mind, I would say, like to be ready to be alone all the time with baby, without any help, without any support. And um, I just know I'm asking because of some my clients stories, and this is really interesting when person who didn't really know who is she got pregnant and gave birth, and then um, past the time she's asking who am I, what I want from the life, how to find myself, because when I was young I was busy with some another um, problems, options. And then I know that a lot of women like this who doesn't have opportunity to go to work and to I mean to do what they want and then when you're alone with baby, do not go to be crazy. Yes, to be stable, to avoid some depression. It's I think kind of mindfulness techniques or some friends support or something. I don't know what can be then for them this uh, exit from the motherhood crazy first year's time.
First of all, I wanted to say that you're talking about like being prepared for becoming a mother, for the pregnancy, and for like delivery and all that first year. Honestly, thinking and about that, I don't think you can ever be prepared for that. No matter what you do, you can think you did whatever you can to be prepared, but it's not possible because every pregnancy is totally different. It's like your rain, like your weather. It could like a storm, right? And then after every baby is unique, and you think you know, but you don't. Speaking of now, I have two, and
Yes.
even though I planned myself with my husband, my second pregnancy, it felt like I was totally unprepared. I felt more prepared first time than second time. So that's the thing that I think, first of all, yeah, it's better to let go and understand it's not possible to actually be totally prepared. You can do some small things. And talking about small things, what I love to teach and I practice myself deeply, it's mindfulness. When you're present in this exact second and you feel your body, hopefully you can get to the point where you are not judgmental about that.
Mhm.
You just see things, you just acknowledge, you're like, okay, he spilled the water, now it's all over the floor. So what, right? He was trying to do something good, like just to create something. Do not give a judgment bad or good because it might be not that bad. And when you give that judgment, you lose a lot of energy.
Yes.
So being unjudgmental in the moment might help you to relax more. If, for example, you need to clean something. And cleaning, it's not my favorite task to begin with, but if I have to and I want to relax in the moment, I will just start to be focusing on the washing dishes, and that process might become like a meditation. So that helped a lot. And especially it helps when around is so much noise and you just like focus on that thing. And when you are doing any task, just be mindful about that. Just try to get into your body when you walk, to feel your foot. One foot is moving, second foot is moving. That way you can figure out if something is wrong with your body as well. And in time you can go to the doctor.
Mhm. Yeah, great. For me, it's a bit more complicated to focus on the body. I mean, not on the body, even in the process, what you're doing. But I just now I realized that I am focusing my breathing and every something. If some like lot of noise, some baby crying, something happened. My husband asked me something. My parents were here and they are like translate me this, translate me that, explain me this, and it was crazy. And yeah, just one thing helped me, it's to be in connection with your breathing and to account it, breathing, inhale and exhale. It was really helpful. But I agree with you about judgment. It's really good exercise. Do not be judged to yourself or to any situation what happened. I fucked up it with my parents because I too judged to them what they did, how they were they here. Yeah, and it's yes, it took a lot of energy. Do you know about this meditation? Медитация наблюдателя.
Oh yeah, it's
Obs-
like observation meditation, like you observe yourself from
yes,
the side
yes,
when
yes.
not inside your body. Yeah.
Yes, and then you create one more and one more this observed person who observed this observed guy first guy. So you can create lot of them who are looking not at you, who looking already for to this observed guy. So this is like next and next level, and how much you can do. That means how much you are not. Judge yourself and you are in this acceptable condition. And I was trying today. I forgot about this meditation, but it was my routine last 15 years. But last
I
year,
remember you shared with me this meditation a while ago. I
yeah,
was doing it because you suggested it.
yeah, and I remember it was for me easy peasy to do like last 15 years, but now it's so hard, especially when baby on me is sleeping on me or something like
Yeah.
it's like time to do this, but it's so hard to separate yourself from the baby and to feel yourself like separate person, not in this connection, deep connection with baby, because all time uh, in my mind some what I need to do, what I have to something like come in, and I see these thoughts, but I can't control with this observation. Do not think, just put it down, put it away. Don't think about this, and I was trying. I just create one observed guy, this who observe person who look at me and now judge. But then it's so hard to go deeper and deeper in this meditation. And I think for myself, it's gonna work when I'm gonna do this alone in some morning time when no one can. When everyone's sleeping and no one can disturb me and they can focus on this more. I will try.
Yeah, yeah, you have to try when you're by yourself. And also, first 9 months after your baby is born, it's still you're very connected to the baby. And you kind of think like you are and babies the same, so it's hard to disconnect completely. Maybe that's why you couldn't do that practice properly. I know it's been already a year, but then like of course, obviously they say 9 months, but it might take a little longer. And especially when baby's physically on you,
Yeah,
it's hard
breastfeeding
to
also, yes, it's
detach, right?
yes. Yes. I want to say that breastfeeding is also
Yeah.
like plans to this because I'm still breastfeeding, and it's of course you can't just physically realized that this is separate person and he's like can eat by himself, do not like being on you all the time. But it's I don't know about 9 months. I thought about 6 months because I think first separated period with baby it's 6 months. When it's 6 months, when you baby is already understand more. No, it's 9 months.
I heard it's 9 months.
Uh-huh.
9 months to be inside the belly and 9 months to be
Yes.
outside and still mentally like another baby
Mm-hmm.
to completely mentally to disattach.
Mm-hmm.
I think like good suggestion might be that I apply more this time that first time because first time I just continue working a lot and I never stopped. And this time I tried to enjoy it more and I work way less. I couldn't to begin with because I was very sick and then deliver and it's been harder with two kids. But I think like even this moment that we are attached, right? And she's like so little and it's very cute. I try to enjoy it even more than first time. And I think maybe not even sometimes mother cannot even try to like quickly disattach
Yes.
from the baby. My only not problem but question right now that I want to feel my body more because it was kind of destroyed a lot. So I would like to get stronger, not even for myself, but to play more with kids, to do more things. And I don't feel quite myself, and I'm not going to go back ever to myself. It's going to be different versions of myself. That's the another thing, the suggestion that I might share with everybody, that do not think about your past self in the sense of, oh, I would like to go back to that person. I think that person is gone. It's
Mhm.
never coming back. You can become new person. You're already a new person, right? More stronger. Now you're a mother. You're not just helping other people, clients. You created the life, and you will be mother forever. Since you just one time you were a mother, you're mother forever. So do not try even to think, oh, my body was that way, or like I was that way. Trying to come back, it's not possible. Even things that you used to love, you probably most likely won't enjoy them anymore, just because you're different. And it's nice to take some time to meet new self. For example, now I'm in this stage where I'm trying to figure out who is this new person, mother of two. And yes, sometimes I forget. I'm trying and I'm doing like old patterns, like I'm acting via old patterns, but that I quickly readjust myself and say, hello, it's a new you. Old patterns doesn't work. You just tried, they don't work. So try something else.
I
So
do
that's another one.
I do think it's this new person, or I would say, a psychologist, I would say that it's you're like open in new part of yourself, you like add new parts. You're not like completely change or some behaviors. No, you think you're like new.
Yeah, I think yeah, some core things maybe stayed, some things, but they're not even applicable in the scale they used to before. And I would say it's new person. At least that's how I love to tell myself to feel better, because it's all about the story that you tell yourself to sleep well in the night, right?
Yes, yes. I don't know.
Tell me, what do you think?
Uh,
Like, do you think it's new role or
Yeah, I'm thinking like yes, that's new role, this like new archetype in your system. Um, because for example, um, when I'm going somewhere with girls, when I'm creating some event, I'm this some professional kind and maybe woman energy. This more professional, I would say, yeah, role in my life. And when I'm with husband, I'm trying to be not mom, but wife or lover, yes, and separate these roles. And it's really helped me because I explained him also that he has to also to do this. Do not be in role of father when he's with me, just with me, and baby sleeping, for example, but be with me as husband, as man, who love this woman, and that's all, and that's really helpful. And if yesterday I had talk with conversation with my old friend, and whole day we were chatting, and in the end I realized, and I say to him that thank you for this day. I felt like as a philosophical friend than mother or wife or some another role where someone needs something from me, someone wants all the time from me something. And so this role where I put myself, this philosophical friend who are talking about destiny, about freedom, about choices, and all these things, and it's also give me energy um, to be more, I would say, happy as a person, not as mom or something
yeah,
like. Yeah.
yeah. I understood what you're saying. I totally agree. You have those roles as a lover, as a mother, as a friend. Yes. Uh, what I was saying, you are not that type of lover anymore. Maybe you are, but as myself. No, I'm not that type of lover like I used to be. I'm not saying I'm worse, I'm better or worse, but I'm different.
Mhm.
I'm not the type of friend anymore. I'm not the type of partner anymore. I'm different. So those roles, yes, they're archetypes, they are there, but they're still different.
Mhm.
And I'm not trying to become the same lover that I used to be anymore, just because I'm not. Maybe I'm better. That could be a secret of our podcast.
Yeah.
Probably not the same.
Yeah, that's really interesting because didn't I didn't notice this about me that I just like some new, but it's I will think about this how it's with me going. Um, I mean, of course, any experience or crisis influence us like to be more stronger or to be more open or to be more like I don't know free or something. So every experience or crisis moving us to some new skills what we are getting, but how it's influenced like for person it's like a new person it's gonna be really interesting to see your this way where you're going. Actually, it's always the way. It's never a finish, you know. It's never a stop. But
Unless you're breathing. Not breathing, unless you're not breathing.
yes, yes, yeah.
You use the archetype model to help other women and other mothers. I would like to imply that model to our motherhood and share with other people so can they can understand better their role nowadays and just play it accordingly.
If you talk about archetypes, I'm using the two different types of archetypes. So, for example, when you understand your archetype as mother, and this is your time now, and as you said, you're trying to enjoy more now, yes, with Isabella. And I think this is a point of archetypes when you understand which kind of archetype now you're using this, you are live like this archetype, you're choosing this archetype. So for me to choose that my archetype now, my archetype role now is mom, and I have to enjoy. I can just be mom and do not try to be everything in the same time. And this is very helpful. Do not like um, try to be success as before in the past as some business lady or some lover, yes, role. You're using this and you're choosing for yourself some period how long you're gonna be in this role, and then every crisis is uh, given you this new role. So, for example, when you are given birth, it's already starting new role as mom and your archetype. And then in the time when the crisis is past and you are you can go to another archetype role in your life. So in this model, there are seven of these archetypes roles, and next, after mother, it's a kind of wisdom woman who already has different experience as wife, as lover, as woman who is fighting and doing some business or something, as mom, and you have a lot of different experience which given you this opportunity to be wisdom in some different way, like also business or for your kids or for your grandkids. So this next role is uh, already like when you pass this crisis, it's already a role of some another um, kind of your like woman existence. And I think it's magic if you believe in this and if you're choosing these roles, these archetypes. It's magic how your thoughts are going follow this role, your full energy follow this role archetype, and you're not upset about your past life or your another choices which you have to satisfy now, or some your another some wishes. You're just enjoying this time, what you have in this archetype.
Okay, got it. And is it just one archetype could be main in the same time?
Like yes, main archetype, yes, you can use for.
One.
Yes, yes, but all this previous with you, always with you. But you
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
be same time as a queen who did some, I don't know, successful business or successful career or something like this. You can't be this role all the time because you're at home with pampers and diapers and poo and food, baby food, and all these things. You can't feel this energy. But when you're creating some event, what you're doing, yes, or some works things, you are going to this role again, what you had before, and you are using this energy from this archetype. What you have before, because you already had this experience. It's not disappeared, it's still with you, but you can't use it.
Right. It's just like, for example, for this past year, your main archetype was a mother, right?
Yes.
And then at some point, your main archetype will be something else.
Yes.
Like what?
I think it's called wisdom woman. Um,
With okay. Yeah, just because I'm just wondering because I feel like since I became a mom, I'm always a mom. It doesn't go, it's kind of now my main. And my life is around kids, even though this one is small, but then like that one is getting old, like first kid is getting older. It's still all my schedule and everything is all around supporting kids. Even though now I have even help, it's still around supporting kids. And I don't see that changing anyhow. So that's why I was wondering if my archetype now is a mother when it can, of course, I understand if I decide to change it, I will be able to change it. But then I always feel like since I had those children, I need to take care of them as long as I can. Well,
I,
in
I,
the
I
good,
can I can explain you.
healthy way. But
You see, for example, for me, to be mom, to have a family, it was a choice, um, and I just wanted to have this experience as mom.
yes, yes.
So everything what is going around me now, it's not only enjoying, it's also I'm taking this like new knowledges about what, how I can manage it, what is this for me, um, or how new my new some conditions what I didn't have before. For example, I've never had any physical problems. I can't say that I have now, but I feel I didn't have so much pain of my back, for example, or that
Mhm.
my body is not so stretching how it was before. And because I'm doing yoga since with my 20 years so 20 years old, yeah, and that's for me insane. How come I can't do this? How come it's so hard for me now? So this is for me kind of new experience, what I'm taking like new experience, not like some upset stuff what happened with me. It's for me like some new knowledges what it's gonna be in the end. So now I'm just um, observed what is going on. And then this next role, it's let's say wise woman who will do more, who can share to the woman, for example, more about how they can manage them life. They have kids or don't have kids, doesn't matter, but that's about your new knowledges. So when I'm living in one period, one role, I know that I'm choosing this experience, and then it's gonna be help me in the next. experience and the next archetype. And it depends what you can take, now it's every woman can take some different experience from motherhood. For example, for me it's this body and some my how I can manage some my stuff, and you're taking something your because and you have two kids. Yes, it's different, and you moved from one country to another country with two small kids, and also different experience. So this new knowledge is going to be really helpful and useful in the future in your new this archetype. But this new archetype, you don't know yet what it's can be, how it can be formed, and that's why you can just take it now, like
So
knowledge.
you're not choosing your archetype.
Yes and no. You're choosing archetype. For example, first archetype is when you're small girl. You're not choosing this. It's like a natural happen with you. And as small girl, you are not responsible. You are naive. You are thinking about word like some romanticized, yeah, word more than now, for example, yeah. And you need this experience to feel some pain, to feel some love from parents, for example, because you're not responsible and they carry you, yes. And it's everything is really important as experience for future, how someone carry you in this time, in this period. It will be influence your future. And then when we have these teenagers period, it's first crisis, and then you're going usually to lover archetype. And then in love archetype, you're enjoying yourself, you observe your body, you observe how to be in relationship, how to talk with guys or like something like that, and to have new first love and first sexual experience. It's also we can say it's nature, but some women can avoid this to go to the other archetype hunter who are fighting, who are trying to do some business, who are trying to do some, like, I don't know, some goals, ambitions, goals in the life. And you can pass some really fast some period, some archetype, and then you don't have this um, as knowledges because you didn't realize in time, you didn't focus on this your experience as lover, for example. And then you don't understand how to be with man, how to create relationship, how to be in relationship or in like some another um, relationship, because you don't have this experience before. And in some way we can't choose it because it's natural happen with us, but you can choose to go to this experience and to observe it, how it's about you, what is about you, and then you can get these knowledges to the future. So you're choosing this to observe, but role you can't choose. And every crisis, next crisis, it's a gate, it's the door to the next your archetype.
Got it. The main thing here that you have to observe, right? And
Yes.
just try to live in it and potentially take something from it.
Yes, I don't understand that when it's like, oh, my goal is to Hmm. Just to give everything to baby, to son or to daughter. I don't understand this topic because for me, first of all, it's me and that it's my experience, and it's very important that I understand it. That's not only everything for baby. I can't forget about myself completely. But when woman saying like I just think about baby, what he needs, and I just want to give him everything what I have, that's a bit toxic for yourself and unhealthy. and that's why even I'm giving everything, I understand this is my choice and this is my experience, and something gonna happen then, something good or worse. It depends on what you are doing now in this archetype role.
Yeah, understood. I just observe a lot in myself and my clients that kind of this role of the mother and family holder, no matter which age our kids, could be older, like in terms of my clients, like 7, 12, whatever. So they put family to begin with on the first, right? Their priority is family for them. And then they take care of themselves. They go have fun with friends, right? They they do, maybe they have some hobbies, right? Maybe they have a small business. We're talking about the people who doesn't have a full-time job. They have something for themselves, something little, but still it's adjusting to the main role of the household keeper, to the mother, right? And they feel happy with that choice, but still there is a priority like that with the kids and household and everything like that, and the rest they do to feel good in their role, they're just like, okay, this is my main, and like I'll go have fun, I'll have some things here and there, but still the priority is this here. So, and I know a lot of clients like that, right? And they're just even they want to start something, or like they want to start a job, but they found it's very challenging for them because someone needs to take care, even like now little kids little problems, but then kids grow and it's bigger problems. And people even tell, there is a phrase, oh, it's so hard to find a job for until from 8 a.m. till 2 p.m. or 3 p.m., whatever school ends, right? Because school is running until 3 or 2, and then they have to come back, they meet their kid, and and continue being a mother.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
What would be solution for that? And yes, it's their decision, right? And they're kind of happy with this,
Mhm.
but they're still searching for some answers. That's why we are working with them, or they're coming to retreats. What's your suggestion about that?
I'm a bit surprised that they are like a client, because usually this kind of woman, they're not going to any coaching or something, and maybe to retreats, yes, because they
Yeah.
are so busy with this whole family stuff that they don't have time for some education, I would say,
No, no,
for.
no. Those people, that's what I'm telling. It's like a thin line. They are doing something for themselves.
Yes,
Like
yes,
they're putting
yes,
themselves, but in addition. And they even have some small, maybe work or hobbies. They go to the gym, they do yoga, they do
yes, yes.
Pilates. They're doing all of that. They go to retreats, they search for those answers. They go to one-on-one, they're trying to find a new purpose in life. But still, we're working on those things, obviously, but I'm just wondering how this how the archetype system can be helpful for those type of people who wants to do something, but they just like the role of like wife and mother is very big in their life, and they don't get how they can navigate something else, where to get a space in their life for something else as big as the role of mother and
Mhm,
wife,
mhm.
even though they love
Yeah,
themselves.
I think, first of all, this is a bit different type of archetypes, and this, what you describe now, this kind of archetype is this Hera. Hera, as archetype, has a priority only to how to say, to create happy in the family. That's not only kids or husband, it could be also mothers, fathers, and some nephews, and something, so big family. It's this archetype is Hera, with from Greek mythology, they are choosing this as prioritize, and that's probably some social influence that they're thinking, oh, I need to choose something, I have to do something else, I have to create something. Usually husbands have help them to create some business, to open some business like a beauty salon, something where they can be time to time, not to be all the time from morning to the evening in this kind of job. And um, what can be my suggestion? Don't ask from yourself more than can you do, because if your prioritize is to make happy your family, um, and you can't push any other priority in the system. Because for example, for Aphrodite, as archetype, priority is to enjoy everything, to enjoy so much that sometimes don't care what people are thinking, what baby's doing, as they are easy putting this enjoy for yourself, enjoying yourself in the first place, then everything else. And for Hera, for example, it's so uncomfortable to think about yourself because they are thinking about family. And for Artemis, is this career type of priority, when you are thinking that family also can be as a business plan, and to do best business family, like family as a business plan. But usually you can't take everything what you have in the mind, especially with influence from social media, where saying you can take everything. So if you understand your archetype, you just try and do not push yourself in some other type of woman with others priorities, and just enjoy your choice.
Okay, got it. Good suggestion. Thank you. Thank you so much. I guess now it's the time to wrap up.
My guys came home. Ah.
Ah, okay, good. Hello.
Ага.
How are you
А нам и
doing?
там, и тут показывают. Yeah.
Okay, thank you everybody for watching. Thank you, Tatiana, for joining.
Thank
Well,
you, Mila,
we
for
both joined each other.
yeah, thank you, Mila. Oh, we have to go.
Okay.